a few things when you are opening these set calls, right? So in the portal, it'll talk about like it's like map the mission, investigate actions, and reveal the route, right? So if I was to just use you, you're really only doing M and I when you're starting this out. So let me get a new piece right here. You're only doing somebody just joined. I'm tripping. Okay. You're only going to be doing M and I. So like M, how I want you to think about M is just like the like goal and then plus numbers, right? So you just want to get numbers right here. And then in I, all I want you to do is just usually like actions is like a great way to investigate the actions, but within doing that, like you're going to also get an understanding of what someone is struggling with, like what someone is struggling with exactly, or building current suffering, right? So there's a few variables that come down to a sale, and it's current suffering, compounding future loss, and the inability to actually solve something alone. If you maximize all three of those variables, most likely it's going to result in a sale. But for you right now, you kind of have some of the goals and you have some of the numbers in terms of like a good future outlook, right? So we know we can help them. We know they need help, but we're kind of leaving detail on the table by not investigating kind of the current suffering. So that's what CS is. What I mean by current suffering is he had said there's some months where it's up and there's some months where it's down, right? So a good thing to do here would be to create contrast. And what I mean by contrast is like if someone says if someone says, "Oh, I'd be able to bring in an extra two full roofs," right? So if you're able to bring in an extra two full roofs, how much is each of those jobs worth to you? Right now, we have a number, like a max number of how much money they can actually make if they were to come with you, right? So that's a great anchor point. But we also need to understand with your low months, what is the lowest that your revenue gets, right? So then they'll say, "Oh, it gets this low." Okay, how does that affect things within the business with the revenue being that low on those months where competitors are potentially taking your customers, something like that. You just want
Yeah,
to explain the actual details so that they can feel the pain of what's actually happening. Does that make
makes sense.
sense?
Can we
Okay.
start
Emmett,
over?
I guess, Emmett, do you have anything to add to that?
Sorry, I kind of zoned out. I'm cooking right now.
No, you're good. Okay. Yeah, let's start over. And I want to let me be the prospect and I want you to be the sales rep.
Like myself or Emmett, sorry.
No, I'll be the prospect, you be the sales rep.
Okay.
Max.
Okay. Hey Josiah, how's it going today?
Probably wouldn't ask that to open a cold call. Would you?
Uh think I have in the past, but maybe not. Dude, could you give me
Um,
some explanation why?
yeah. Hey, real quick. So, if you are in high ticket sales and you are absolutely struggling with discovery, you don't know what to do during objections, or just your pitch is a little bit shaky, overall, if you are having issues when it comes to taking money from your prospects, I want to help you. So, what I want to show you is basically an entire school community that I have of closers who are there to excel and there to do better. So if you want help from discovery, pitch, objections to just general key skills, follow up, referrals, anything that you can think of, landing roles when it comes to real sales mastery, there is help for you in this free school community. And then there's also essentially a calendar of coaching calls that you can actually join as well, where we will help you directly to improve your sales. We'll role play, we'll do call reviews, pretty much everything that you would need to be successful in sales. Okay. So if you want to join that, you'll also be able to see some of my live sales calls. Just click the link below and I'll see you there. Bye bye.